Where do you stand on it?
Where do I stand?
Where do you stand on it?
Kill him.
Kill them all.
Yeah.
Too many people.
2 years old, don't matter.
That's like late-term abortion. 24 months. I didn't like the way he pronounced it, Pischetti.
That's like that episode of South Park when Cartman's mom was trying to get him aborted, and he was 9.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I would say it wasn't a really new one. It was an older one.
Really?
Yeah, when it was still good.
It might have been like
Not a lump of shit.
Might have been after I gave up on it. I watched like a couple and they were all right.
Newer ones?
Yeah.
No, this one's older. This was probably just one you don't remember.
I probably don't.
Because it was back in like the golden age of South Park.
I don't.
When it was actually good and not.
I might be able to I might be able to remember like 3 episodes of South Park ever.
Yeah.
Maybe. I remember the first one because of the anal probe,
The
and
anal
I thought
probe.
that was fucking hilarious. I remember the Museum of Tolerance.
That's an old one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember Scott Tenorman Must Die.
That's a good one.
I love Scott Tenorman Must Die.
That's a really good one.
I made you eat your parents.
So fucked up. He's just dancing around and laughing. He's like Scott Tenorman's crying and just like,
Oh, let me taste your tears.
oh yeah.
Dude, those guys are fucking hilarious. I wish they would have kept making movies.
Me too.
Like,
Me too.
Like I would gladly do like a Basketball 2. Where's that fucking sequel?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Yeah.
Sequels are just because I don't know. I've heard good things about Super Troopers too, but I've heard it's not very good.
Really?
It fucking sucked. Yeah.
You
Which I've heard mixed feelings about it.
I haven't
Mixed reviews.
really. I haven't heard
Yeah.
like anything real bad about it.
I've read shit where people are like, it sucks.
Like, I've seen like it came and went really fast.
It did. I was just about to say that it
Like,
dude, it came out the same time as Avengers.
like a week before. It came out on 4/20.
It's gone already though.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's under a month.
You had like a 3-week run, son. That ain't
Right,
good.
yeah.
Like I don't even see it on TV anymore.
No, me either. You
Huh.
don't see it in any ads, any trailers before like YouTube ads, you know,
Oh
like
boy. That's rough because the trailer looked really good.
yeah, there was some recycled bits in it.
Yeah, but you're gonna get that from a sequel.
I
That's
know,
what makes
but
it feel
it's-
nostalgic.
That's where it crashes and burns, I feel like.
Do you think?
Comedy sequels, when you go for the nostalgia thing, it's like, who fucking cares? Like, after the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you did fan service because people like nostalgia, but like, is it even any good? That's like Dumb and Dumber too. It was just like they just went for the old shit that they did 20 years ago. It's like,
Except
why would you still be doing? You know what I mean? Like, why would you do? It's
here's something weird to say about that, and it's they went for the same type of humor, but they weren't smart in how they made it dumb, like they were in the first one.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've only seen the movie once, so I can't really remember it. All
Like,
that
it was
well,
just
but I
all
remember
fucking,
not
like-
liking it.
It was all just like stupid humor.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's what of course you're gonna have that, but I don't know. It just worked. Maybe it's been there, done that.
That might be it. It was a rough go. I remember just like pulling the catheter out, like he's trying to start a fucking lawnmower. That was fucking funny.
Oh yeah. Was that the beginning?
Yeah, but other than that, like I don't remember much from it.
I don't either. It's not very memorable.
I just remember not laughing. Like
Yeah.
I was
not. It was not funny.
No, it was not a good time. I'm a little upset about it, to say the least.
All right. Well, the movie's been out for a few years, so
Yeah,
you should probably just calm down.
Nope. Rage untethering, man. Fucking
Fucking Anchorman 2 sucked too. Remember how all the hype around that movie?
oh dude, people loved that movie. I thought that was fucking dog shit.
I loved it at first too, but I think it was because I was so like, it's a new Anchorman movie. It's going to be awesome. And then I saw it and I was just like, no, it was awesome. It really was. It really was until like I thought about it saw it a couple more times,
You're like,
and you're like, no, it really isn't a good movie.
it was not good times.
It's like Batman vs Superman. After you watch it so many times, you're like, yeah, this movie really does suck.
Yeah. Oh, I get what everyone's saying.
Now I understand. It
yeah.
really does suck.
It's just. Well, first off, fucking Warner Brothers is the fucking problem in that situation. But like, as far as sequels, man, like, well, there's been some good ones. Terminator 2. No. But seriously, that was a great sequel. The fuck else?
Oh yeah, Terminator 2 's sweet. Sequels aren't bad. I'm just saying mostly
It's hard.
comedy sequels. It's a hard thing to do because normally you have to go with the fucking recycled material. That's
Yeah.
what you know what I mean. It's like because it's like what made him laugh in the first movie, but I don't know. It is hard to do sequels though.
Man, I'm trying to come up with a good comedy sequel. What about?
Well, okay, I mean, Austin Powers.
Yeah,
There's 3.
and the second one was pretty good.
Yeah, the third one was a little bit. See, when I first saw the third one, I thought it was like my favorite one,
Really?
and then I was just like, no, it
No,
really is.
Beyonce's just real hot.
I liked her in it.
Yeah, no, I could watch it with the sound off. Like, I was at that point in my life. That was like I was 14. Yeah, we could do that. That's the only reason I like that movie. It was a fucking sack of shit. Other than that,
Goldmember.
yeah, I don't like that. No,
What don't you like about it? There was some good jokes in it, but there was a lot of reused material.
yeah,
A lot of it that made the second one, because the second one was huge.
Yeah, the second one's fantastic.
That's probably the most successful one out of the 3, I would think. Because I remember, of course, I was young, but I remember seeing Austin Powers, the first one, come out and not like being like, okay, whatever that shit is.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one came out, and I saw that before the first one, and I was like, well, that shit was hilarious. And the first one's good too.
My kids are just now getting into them, but they think it's fucking hilarious. Like that opening scene where he takes a piss for like 3 minutes. The room, like they almost pissed themselves laughing at this fucking movie. Now, I thought there were rumors going around of an Austin Powers fucking 4. I want to see if that's
I really don't think that's true.
let's see. You don't think?
You know, he's doing some game show
Really?
now, but it's like, it's a comedy. It's not like, I don't think it's an actual game show. Will Arnett's came up with it or produces it or some shit. But Mike Myers, no, it's a remake of an old TV show or TV game show. But anyways, Mike Myers doesn't even play himself. He plays some guy, some British guy. And so, like, I don't even think at first he wasn't in the credits or some shit as Mike Myers. And he was just like, no, it's this guy. So it's kind of funny that he's still doing something. He kind of went away for a while.
Well, he did. Like Rick Moranis went away for a minute.
Well, I think he did Love Guru, and then everyone was like, just stop. Which I kind of think that movie is really fucking dumb.
Really?
Like, for Mike Myers standards, it's because like he makes dumb movies. But for his standards, it was like really fucking dumb. But I thought it was like some of them, it was just so dirty that it is funny still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like really like way more dirty than Austin Powers was, and just really fucking stupid. And I think that's why people didn't really like it. But I still thought it was funny. There's parts in it that's really fucking funny. But
I mean, you got like Wayne's World and shit out there. Like he is funny.
Oh yeah, yeah. Both Wayne's World movies are fucking classics. I don't give a shit.
Oh, dude, Wayne's World 2. There's a fucking perfect example of a hilarious comedy sequel.
That's another one that actually might be better than the first one.
Probably.
Because there's that British guy the fuck.
Oh my god, we walked around doing that for years.
We had to beat them to death with their own shoes.
We need 1,000 brown M&Ms to fill a brandy glass.
Or Ozzy wouldn't go on stage that night.
And this great big Bengal tiger. Oh my god. What the hell was that guy's name? Fuck him. I'll put him on the podcast. YouTube won't find her for a minute.
What? Oh, that actual scene?
Yeah, what's his name? Dale Preston, right?
I think so.
Why does that rattle around my head?
It is so good, though.
Yes.
The shopkeeper and his son. Wait, what's he say when he's like...
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm fighting it.
Father was a
God
remarkable
damn it.
man. Control of my life, it has to be known.
Ow.
Sorry. They make us watch fucking ads, you sons of bitches. I have Showtime. Fucking leave me alone. Oh my god.
There I am in Sri Lanka, formerly Ceylon, at 3 o'clock in the morning, looking for 1,000 brown M&Ms to fill a brandy glass, or Ozzy wouldn't go on stage.
Oh Jesus.
So, Jeff Beck pops his head round the door and mentions there's a little sweet shop on the edge of town. So, we go, and it's closed. So there's me and Keith Moon and David Crosby breaking into this little sweet shop, right? Well, instead of a guard dog, they've got this bloody great big Bengal tiger.
Oh my god.
Well,
Where did they find him?
Take out the tiger with a can of mace. But the shop owner and his
His
son,
son were
that's a different
story.
story altogether. I had to beat them to death with their own shoes. Nasty business, really. But sure enough, I got the M&Ms and Ozzy went on stage and did a
Great show. That shit's hilarious.
That was like
It's
one
so
of my
funny.
favorite stories out of a movie. The shopkeeper and his son were a different story
The
altogether.
Bengal tiger was no big deal. It was just a can of mace or whatever the fuck he said.
I managed to subdue the Bengal tiger with a can of
Nice.
mace, but the shopkeeper and his son.
We're a different story altogether. They beat them to death with their own shoe. Yeah, there's like shit like that is just like why those two movies are classic.
Like, someone had to sit down and think of that story.
Isn't it the second one when he has to like samurai sword fight his girlfriend's dad?
Yes.
And it's it's like shitty English dub.
Yeah.
Like the
Yes.
oh
Zang. Gives the thumbs up.
yeah. Yeah, fuck, those are good movies.
Poor Mike Myers. Back to the fucking Austin Powers thing. It looks like they're still talking about doing it. It was in April 2017, as the 20th anniversary approached for Austin Powers International Man of Mystery. Mike Myers claimed he would love to do another Austin Powers film, but you'd just have to see. 2 days later, Roach stated that a fourth film would only occur if Myers creates a good story for it. On May 26, 2017, Troyer stated that Mini-Me will reveal that he can speak in the fourth movie. Unfortunately, Troyer died April 21st, 2018, delaying production even further and precluding him from reprising his role as Mini-Me. On May 9th, 2018, Myers reiterated his interest in making a fourth Austin Powers, stating that it would be fun, also hinting that some tribute to Troyer might be included.
Huh.
That's fantastic. Why don't they just do what everyone else is doing and get Danny DeVito to play Mini-Me? That would work.
Just get a new Mini-Me.
Yeah.
Well, he played Mini-Me in the spoof movie in the third.
Yes. He did, didn't he? Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's why it fit in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get him back.
You were playing him in this fake movie. Not just being the real movie.
Or just CGI Vern Troyer in there. How hard could that take? You could fucking CGI a goddamn Tyrannosaurus Rex, but fucking Mini-Me is goddamn impossible to you? I mean, Mike Myers might have to carry around a fucking lime green doll for a little while, but it'll be A foam
But,
block that he has to drag around. Sorry, that was mean. I just don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like is Austin Powers 4 gonna have a big enough budget to CGI Vern Troyer in?
That was kind of halfway the charm with the old ones, wasn't it? It was that it didn't use a big budget.
No, not at all. Clearly,
Remember the time travel machine?
yeah.
It was just like a spinning. What the hell is that thing?
It was
called? It's like a pinwheel.
It was part of a set that they built, and then like
Yeah.
the animation for when they would time travel was just shitty.
It just froze them.
Yeah, they just spun around. Yeah, and I would say there's not really any budget to those movies.
No, not at all. Like you could probably get it done for like $20,000.
No, I don't think so. It costs more than that.
I mean, if you had to, we can make a Austin Powers 4 for $20,000. That's what we should do. We should make Austin Powers 4.
I'm not making Austin Powers 4.
We'll switch the role in the middle.
What, and just like rip off Sonny doing Lethal Weapon?
Yes.
Fight over the role. I heard him say a long time ago, though, he was on some radio show that if he were going to do more Austin Powers, he would be interested in doing another trilogy where it was in the point of view of
Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be.
I've said that
terrible.
before. I've brought that point up on this podcast before, but
Fuck.
I don't know. We repeat shit. Sorry, everybody. We do that.
Listen, my brain's running on fumes at this point in my life. It's probably not healthy, but even we might have talked about Dr. Evil, but fuck, he reprises that role all the time, like once a year now.
Ooh, yeah, I know.
The fuck was that?
I kicked the mic stand.
Oh
on it.
Jesus!
Yeah, he's always popping up doing it somewhere. Like
Yeah,
way more
he
than
does it
Austin
on like
Powers.
late shows now.
Yeah. He did it on SNL.
a couple
years-
weeks. It was a couple weeks
Was
ago.
it
I think.
SNL or the late night show? He did it. Well, he did one of them not that long ago.
Yeah, it's only been a few weeks, I think.
Yeah. Too bad SNL sucks.
Yeah, like they had they had like
It's
a
a
little
piece
bit
of
of a
hot
revival for like 6 episodes during the election.
For
and then-
Trump, yeah, that's the only reason. They normally do well for elections.
yeah,
That's when they get popular again. And now it's just like a bunch of hot shit.
Well, it's people want to see Alec Baldwin be Trump for 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, because it's the only good fucking sketch.
Yeah. So you have to
So-
put it in like the last 15 minutes of the episode.
No,
or
it's only
one's
the
watching
cold
that
open.
shit. Is it the cold open?
Normally when he does Trump, it's normally the cold open. So it's just like, okay, shutting it off now.
That's how much I know about it because I didn't fucking watch it.
Yeah, because most of them when he does Trump, it's trends every single time.
Oh fuck yeah!
So you watch it, it's always the cold open. And as soon as he the video ends, but if I were to watch it live, as soon
that's
as
where it
as soon
ends.
as he says live from New York at Saturday Night, change channel.
Yeah, we're done. I'm not even gonna leave it on that channel when I shut my TV off
No,
because I don't want you getting any credit for this. Like that shit is terrible. It's not funny. You need to knock it the fuck off. Sorry.
it just
everyone.
it died. I mean, it was kind of like coming. It made a comeback in the '90s. There was a good cast for a lot of the '90s.
Are you talking about like the Sandler, Farley?
Sandler, and then it went right into Farrell, Tim
Yeah.
Meadows, Daryl Hammond, dudes like that.
Oh yeah, like the early '90s. Well, almost the entire '90s was a good decade for
Yeah,
SNL.
it was a good cast.
It's-
Norm.
Norm
Like there was so
yeah.
many good. It was such a good cast.
Damn, you forget Spade.
Spade, yeah, all those dudes.
Shit.
Jim Brewer was on it. Like the '90s were just. It was a good. The whole '90s was good for. I would
Oh, what's
definitely
his,
the beginning of the '80s.
what's the
good.
fuck's his face? Rogan's friend. Wasn't shit, his wife killed him.
Oh, Phil Hartman was on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great cast.
Fuck yeah. God damn. But man, downhill in like the last 20 ish years.
It's not good. Started dying in the early 2000s, and now it's just like not good at all.
I think it's just going the way of television, though. You know what I mean?
Well, it's just not
Relevant.
sketch comedy's not that funny anymore.
No.
And their writing talent's just not what it used to be. Nor is their actual talent, their performing talent.
Yeah, there's
There's
no one
dudes that
special
aren't
there.
funny. Like Kenan Thompson used to be on all that, and like now he's on SNL. Like you didn't make that big of a jump, dude.
Well, he's
He's been
joined
on
up at the end of the good era, though.
Kenan,
Yeah.
he's still on SNL though. Like he.
Oh,
went-
I'm sure it's because
he-
they're paying them a fuck ton of money because he's propping it up at this point.
He's also probably one of the bigger names.
He's
I mean,
probably the
that-
biggest name.
Well, that Kate lady, that Kate girl, who's
Oh.
not funny.
Fucking, I know who you're talking about.
I just don't find her funny. And so many people, like, they're putting her in movies now, and I just don't think she's funny. Like, so what? She can make funny faces, and she can play any character. Like, I just don't.
That one that did,
I don't. Hillary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think she's funny. Because every character she comes up with, it's almost like it's the same thing she did the last time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just the same repetitive bullshit.
Let's see here.
It's just a hot sack of shit, this show.
Let's see. Saturday Night Live cast members.
It's just like, but it's like you said, it's so. It didn't age with television. You're right, because I don't know, a little bit of it. It's just like I don't find anything sincere when like I can tell that you're staring into the camera because you have to read a cue card. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Rather than you're not even engaging the person. It feels weird to watch.
Yeah.
It's like a televised play. It just doesn't make sense.
Let's see. Cast members have spent at least 9 seasons on the show. Kenan Thompson, Daryl Hammond, Seth Meyers.
See, I told you, Kenan Thompson's been on for 15 seasons.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
the longest one ever because, like you said, he never went anywhere other than SNL, and probably they're paying him to keep him there. But yeah, Daryl Hammond was there forever too.
Wow. Tim Meadows is there 10 years. Maya Rudolph was there for a fucking minute. Jason Sudeikis.
I forgot Sudeikis was there for a while.
Man, he was there for, 9 years? Damn. The
He was
shortest
ju-
10 years. Laurie Metcalf from Roseanne, Ben Stiller, Gilbert Godfrey. He was there for 12 episodes apparently. Man. That's insane. Leslie,
I forgot. I always forget Robert Downey Jr. was on SNL.
I do too.
That's where he started.
Goddamn. I totally forgot all about that. I never thought about it. Huh. Damon Wayans too. Wow. I learned a lot about fucking SNL today. Huh. I wonder what the next show like that is gonna be, or what it will be like.
A show that just won't go away. The next one of that.
Yeah, like the next long term, like the next big thing in comedy.
I don't know.
Cause he had
I don't know,
at least
dude.
in terms
Television,
of like sketch comedy, rather. Let's leave it.
I don't think it's going to happen. Television's kind of dead in the way comedy you don't need SNL to get your name out there anymore. That's why a lot of times that was comedians' end game, was to get SNL, because then they would go, then that's how I'll get in movies and shit like that. You don't need that anymore.
No, now you have to do something. You have to make a viral video or some shit like that, and pray to God that someone's offended.
Pray. I would say it's way easier now than having to worry about getting SNL.
Oh hell yeah!
You start a stand-up career. You get a popular podcast. There's so many ways You make sketch videos on YouTube. You don't need SNL anymore to be recognized.
No, you have one of the best cameras ever in your fucking hand.
Yeah.
Like, you have a cell phone?
That's what I'm saying, and that's my whole point is that it's not relevant anymore. That's why it's not funny.
It's hard to sustain anything
Yeah.
like that in today's climate.
So I mean, as far as a sketch show, I don't see there's never going to be another sketch show to like come and replace SNL because sketch shows aren't funny
No.
anymore.
Do you, I mean, it could be done. 'Cause
I think it's just because
SNL
it's
still has some winners sometimes.
sometimes. Oh, you mean their talent?
No, I mean, like,
Their episodes.
yeah, like actual sketches.
Oh well, I mean, you're not going to fucking completely bat zero. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna come up to plate and hit a home run every once in a while. So it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, they're not. I don't know what I'm saying, but I mean, just statistically, yeah, it's of course.
Well,
I mean, I like to think Lorne Michaels knows what he's doing. It's just that his shit's not funny anymore. But I would say to have a show run this for this long of a run, he's definitely knows what he's doing.
someone's making money somewhere if it's
Yeah,
still
it's
on.
definitely still on, but it's just like that's the only reason because it makes money.
It's just,
But it's not.
It's one of those
It's
things
not the
that's
longest running show ever, or whatever the fuck, because it's good.
No.
You know what I mean? Like it used to be good.
Dude, I think even the Belushi era was a little bit, like, overblown.
Yeah, some of that old shit's overrated.
Like-
It's before I feel like they figured out what that show was. Because
I
like you
I
got to
think
think.
it's just glamorized a lot. Well, way
Well,
too
in
much.
the
today.
era, like the 70s, it was even like comedy. It was just like, that's the way you acted. It was to tell that you're acting. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was nothing natural about it. Even you watch movies back then.
Yeah.
It's just like, there doesn't, you watch movies now and it feels natural. It's just like classics, yes, but like you can, the acting in it is a little bit outdated,
a little bit.
you know?
Dude, everything is just at such a fucking... The bar is set so goddamn high now. Like, it has to be so fucking hard to stay relevant. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I don't know how to describe it. I think,
What do you mean, like for SNL to stay relevant?
yeah, or anything like that.
I mean, I would say, I wouldn't think it would be hard to stay relevant because there's so much. They have the news. I mean, they're very pop culture centered.
Yeah.
Where they'll do, they'll write funny skits and shit, and just random skits, but like they can do. That's why that's why they get big and popular again around election seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's easier to
Every 4 years, they-
satirize the election shit.
It's very easy, and that's a way to stay relevant too, and that's why people start tuning in because it's like, oh, this shit's happening right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why Weekend Update's always it's been like a
That's
forever.
the best part of the fucking show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's like anymore. It probably sucks because I don't even know who does it. But
No, I don't either.
I mean, Fred Meyers did it. You remember Fred Meyers?
Seth Meyers?
Seth Meyers, yeah.
Eh.
That dude had been a writer on that show forever, and he did a Weekend Update. I think the longest out of anybody.
Really?
I just didn't think he was funny. I don't think he's funny. I mean, maybe he can write funny shit, but him himself is just like, I don't like
It's hard to...
the fact he's got a late night show is just baffles me.
Yeah, that is kind of fucking weird. He's done a lot of shit.
It was
He's like a poor man's Carson Daly.
but he's got a bigger show than Carson Daly.
I know, but not for long.
I think the way this late night shit is he's set there until Jimmy Fallon quits, and then they'll just
Yeah, in fucking 40 years. Jimmy Fallon ain't going fucking nowhere.
No, he's that's the gig. He's
Yeah.
got the gig.
Yeah, he's done now.
Oh yeah,
He's beloved by, like, everyone.
right. It doesn't matter if he's never going to act again. But
Nope.
dude, you know how much money he's making?
Yep. And,
Plus, it's the Tonight Show. That's the comedic dream.
and here's the fucked up thing. He's really good at it.
He's not bad. I don't watch it, but it's certainly better than Jay Leno's Tonight Show.
And yeah,
The
because
Jimmy
Jimmy Fallon looks like he enjoys himself.
Jay Leno's just just a dick.
He's a crotchety old cunt.
But my bitch with Fallon is that I don't like the lip sync battles and shit, and it's just like, God, you have to fucking. I guess it's the way it's that's the fucking audience that's
the demographic watching that shit.
Yeah,
they
like
think
that-
that shit's fucking hilarious.
are people our age. But when Leno started, people our age then were
Yeah.
the demographic. But it's so I mean, I kind of see it that way, but at the same time, I'm like, why do you have to fucking now? It has to be all for like the kids. What's trending? That's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? And that James Corden douchebag that does the carpool karaoke, the most annoyingly unfunny thing ever. Why is that? Why do you think that's funny to drive around with a band and you get to fucking your fat cunt British ass fucking sings? You know what I mean? Like it.
I never watched it.
Well, it's just it pops up on YouTube and every shit. Like this shit goes like that's the whole thing now is that they do these bits, then they go put them on their YouTube channel and it's like huge. It gets like a cajillion hits.
Oh, that's how they're doing it.
Yeah, that's what Jimmy Fallon does. That's what
So they're taking chunks of their fucking show, hacking
when they
it
do
into
that when they do that stupid shit like the Jimmy Fallon lip sync battle in the carpool karaoke, they go throw it up on YouTube and it
in
gets
a 3 or 4 minute fucking clip. It goes viral.
or it's the whole bit.
Yeah.
Well, not the whole episode, but just that bit.
yeah, like
And
just
it goes viral and it gets like
3 to 5 minutes.
yeah, and it gets a cajillion hits and then that is how they do it.
That's amazing.
They upload up separate interviews. You know what I mean? Like or little bits from like
And he's doing it every day, so it's
they all do it.
always
Jimmy
something
Fallon,
new. The
Kimmel,
content.
Conan, they all fucking do it.
That's fucking brilliant. Kudos to those guys.
I mean, that's how you have to stay relevant. But
Who the fuck?
but like I
came up
said,
with
my,
that?
my bitch with fucking see Conan still does stupid shit, but he doesn't like make it like oh like you know this bit about Facebook or whatever that like the Jimmy Fallon like it's just so stupid. Lip sync battle.
Lip sync battle, you sons of bitches.
It's so like it's but other than that, I mean it's more enjoyable, but there's a little bit more. It's just like it's like these weird games and shit. Just like what happened to just fucking being like, you talk to him beforehand and go, "What do you want to talk about?" And he's like, "I'll hit this point, this point." You know what I mean? And it's just like it's so obviously like it's like staged now. But
It was always staged.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
like-
It always was, but it's so like now we're gonna do this routine where we're gonna fucking hit this stupid button and it's gonna spin a wheel. Like it's the fucking Tonight Show. Mind you, now saying that it is way more entertaining than Jay Leno's Tonight Show ever was.
Oh yes, absolutely.
It's just
Occasionally
so-
he has someone
it's-
funny there.
It's so bizarre that just what the late night talk shows are. I don't know. It's just like before it was. I don't feel like. You know, your today's biggest comedians are probably not like. Yeah, I don't want the Tonight Show.
No, no.
know what I mean?
It takes a special fucking breed to want that shit.
So I meant like 20, 30 years ago, that was like, you know, that was like the big shit.
Yeah.
If you could get on the Tonight Show, I mean, I think they still think that way because obviously it's good. If you get on the Tonight Show, it's a huge show that everybody fucking watches.
Yeah.
But
It's
I just don't think at first it was just like it was huge for like, what if I could be the host? You know what I mean? Like I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think that's a goal anymore.
a lot of comedians now like that. Yeah, that's.
I think that's
definitely
just
not
like that's like before it wasn't selling out; it was making it.
That's-
Now I feel like it's selling out
that's the goal.
because look at who's the fucking are the hosts of late night television now.
Yeah.
No names and not really like. Is James Corden a comedian? I don't know who the fuck that is. What's funny about Seth Meyers? You know what I mean? It's just because he can sit behind a desk. That's like okay, that's good.
He's
Jimmy
he's
Fallon's
a
funny.
non-threatening white guy.
Jimmy Fallon's funny, but he's not a fucking stand-up. So like that was the whole thing is these dudes were stand-ups, and that was the whole point of their monologue that they would do at the beginning because they would do their material. You know, but it's I don't know.
Someone, they're not writing shit anymore. But at least I doubt.
Them?
Yeah, I would be shocked if they
Hell
were
no, they
writing
got
them.
people write. Conan doesn't even write his own shit, I'm sure, but Conan's a really funny writer. That's why it. You know, he wasn't a stand-up either, but like that's kind of probably where it started, where it was just like they gave Conan O'Brien a show. He got Letterman's show after Letterman left. you
Yeah.
know. But Conan's funny at least, and a lot of comedians love Conan.
I don't, dude. I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I fucking watched it for 5 seconds. That wasn't on Facebook.
Oh, me too. I don't watch it on TV.
No,
I watch those. Yeah.
I don't even know what channel that's on.
Which one?
On any of them.
Any of them?
I don't fucking. I probably don't get it anymore.
Well, that's just because TV's dead.
I refuse to pay Comcast any more fucking money. Like, I shaved $100 off my cable bill, and I still pay $150 fucking dollars.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that fucking first time I got a $250 cable bill when 3 months ago it was like $190, and then fucking 6 months before that it was $150.
Right.
Like, listen, we got a fucking issue, and I don't need any of your shit except for this fucking internet. Because I shaved it down that far, and bought like every subscription service, like the Hulus and Amazon Primes and Netflixes and all that shit, and I still pay like $70 less than I did, and it has shit I watch. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Look at you go.
Adulting like a motherfucker.
You shaved it.
I shaved that
Did you
shit.
shave its back?
I did, dude. Speaking of that, it's almost back shaving season. It's the most wonderful time of the year, in case you're curious. Ruby hates it.
Of course she does. She's the fucking shaver.
Yeah, it's like shearing a fucking sheep at this point. Because there's absolutely no manscaping that goes on the entire winter. Like, the second it's hoodie season, we are fucking done. Like, that first morning where I wake up and it's 45 degrees, we're done for the winter. I'm gonna fucking put the clippers in goddamn hibernation because I need to get hairy real quick. And it's bad because, like, I'm like fucking Chewbacca. Like, it's fucking gross. And, like, I'm big and I'm an Italian, so it's like black. So I'm not like quite. I don't think you could shave shapes and shit into it yet. You know what I mean?
Oh, you think you're gonna go thicker?
Like, eventually, I'll
Jesus
get
Christ.
thicker. Like, I'm starting to get like dad hair. Like, I get like hair like on my bicep now. It's fucking weird. I get it up on my shoulders now.
Oh no.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a hair sweater in like another 15 years. I fucking know it, and that shit creeps me out. Like, so like, I make Ruby just take the clippers and once every 2 weeks would fucking run them up and down my back real quick, because I can deal with the fucking front. Like, we'll fucking trim her down to where it's not 1.5 inches long, because that's what it'll fucking do. But, like, you know, respectable.
I couldn't even fucking imagine.
But being hairy?
Just yeah.
Oh, that's all right, because you're fucking, like, not.
I'm not. I mean, I've got some chest hair.
Some chest pubes.
They're pubes. They're not really hair.
And there's a fucking another dilemma. Let's just fucking say, for the sake of fucking argument, that you were into fucking shaving your junk as a dude. Being as hairy as I am, imagine what that fucking looks like. Like, it looks like I started a fire in my crotch.
Jesus Christ.
Just hairy thighs, hairy stomach. Bald wiener. It kind of reminds me of like Ruby's like most hated thing I do. Sometimes, like, I'll get out of the shower and I'll come downstairs and I'll be wearing nothing but socks and a t-shirt. She fucking hates that shit.
Oh my god.
She's like, I never wanted to fuck you less.
Ah.
I do a lot of fucking gross things to fuck with her.
God, that's about the worst one you could do.
With this, the socks and
Just
shirt
the
and
socks.
Socks, shirt, and fucking wiener.
Stupid hairy legs.
Yes. And I have a mailman tan. It looks like I'm getting ready to go to a white party.
This is the fucking worst.
Especially like, because my shorts are like way above my knee. So like I'm tan like 4 inches above my knee, which makes it even fucking weirder when I'm nuclear white
Right.
everywhere else.
Right. Jesus.
I told her that she can never leave me because I won't sign anything ever.
How tall are your socks, too? Please tell me they come up to your knees. That'd be even better.
They're typically above the ankle, usually.
That's not that bad.
I don't know, dude.
Still ridiculous looking.
Are like no-show socks worse because they look like booties?
Yeah.
It's amazing I ever even got a woman.
Do you have mailman socks?
Yeah, they do have mailman socks.
I swore I've seen you guys rock around with some fucking knee highs
Yeah, you can get
that are
those.
like
I
fucking
don't-
standard.
I don't do that shit.
No, you should.
I don't even
With
wear
your Daisy Dukes.
Oh fuck, dude! I love those shorts.
I know you do.
like when mailmen retire, a lot of times they'll donate their shit to like the next group of carriers.
Ew.
Just because like you don't get a uniform allowance when you first get there.
Really?
Yeah, so like they'll just donate like shorts and shirts and shit, and they're washed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I would assume the worst. Like this guy freeballed every fucking day for 40 years.
This is just fucking like a decade of ball sweat,
Ball sweat. This fucking
swamp ass,
permanent skid marks. Like, ugh.
dude. Like I will never donate my shorts. Number one, I'm keeping all of them because I love them. They fit well. I like how high they are. They're my favorite. But reason number two,
Durability.
yes, fucking they dry fast. But reason number two is all thunder and fucking lightning are not gonna allow a pair of shorts like that to last long enough to give them away. Cause like my thighs will rub the crotch out of a pair of shorts over like 2 summers. Like that's what kind of friction we got going on here.
You have body issues.
You never experienced chub rub?
I know what chub rub is, but like, it's really that bad?
Oh fuck.
Wow.
Oh boy. You've never been a large fella.
No.
Dude, when I was like fatter and say we would go to like Warped Tour or some shit like that, I would get chub rub so bad that it would like scab.
I never had it that bad, but I had some chub rub when I was chubbier as a teenager.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've had it before.
Well, for those who don't know what chub rub is, that's where, say, you're outside and walking a long distance, and your sweaty thighs rub each other about, let's call it an inch below your taint, and you'll get this fucking wicked rash from about your beanbag clear back to about your ass cheeks if you're not careful.
It hurts. It sucks.
Well, I've gotten it to where that rash was about 6 inches long on either side and about 2 inches thick. Just a stripe of fucking red welted skin that if it touches each other or touches anything else, you'll want to die.
No, thank you.
Oh, dude, I cried.
Sure, you did cry.
I walked out of a festival one time, like looking like I fucking got off a horse. Because if they touched, I was gonna fucking scream.
Oh God.
All you can do, like, I figured out the secret. If you're big, by the way, everyone, it's Gold Bond body powder. Just, dust up. You'll be alright. That's how big men get around. Do you know that?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, dude. You go to Kennywood, you fucking
It's like it's how we get to get around.
dude, you go to Kennywood, you got to dust up, all right?
Because it does stuff.
Dude, it comes in a fucking aerosol spray can now, by the way. Fucking amazing. It's like you can be sitting there and you don't have to do anything fucking weird to get it on you. Now you just pull your like short leg to the side and spray up. You lean a little bit to the left.
I'm short leg.
Yeah.
You fucking that guy? I'm a short leg. Oh, I'm a fucking kickstand.
No, your shorts, like your pants.
Oh. I thought you said your short leg, like you were talking about your dick.
No. No, but that's fucking hilarious.
My fucking hog legger.
No, I was talking about pants. But no, you just, spray directly up the shorts and you wiggle around long enough, you'll get everything.
Uh-huh.
It's summer tips. That's what I'm giving out here.
Thanks.
Well,
I don't really run into that issue, but
someday.
duly noted.
Someday if you get chunky, you
It's
don't know.
It's bound to happen.
Listen, you could hit 40 and be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to eat my ass to death.
It could happen to me. It probably will.
like what if you want to become one of those people that like have to be like, you'll get like health problems and they have to take you out of your house on a pallet through a hole they cut in the
I'm
side.
not going to let myself go like that. Jesus Christ.
How do those people
How the fuck do you do that?
Dude, I don't know.
How do you shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you ever heard that story of Joey Diaz talking about he used to like fucking hover over toilets because he was too fat? He would
boy.
shit on the toilet.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's probably something like that. Because think about it. You look at those people and you're like, that ass is fucking 4 of those toilets. How the fuck are they going to sit down and do the thing?
I mean, like, even the ones that are immobile, because, like, they sit in the same spot for a minute.
And they just don't do anything. It's like every time you see them, they're just like there in that one spot.
I mean, do they shit? Like,
Yeah, they shit.
I mean, like,
Well, just their pants.
I'm assuming there's, like, a towel situation.
There's a towel situation. Like, give me the boob towel.
just looks like the butthole sneezes. That's... Ugh. Dude. If you get so fucking fat that they have to call a construction crew before they call the fucking ambulance, there's a fucking problem. Like, they're fucking hauling you out of there in the couch that your skin's fused to. Jesus Christ. That happened.
They've busted holes in people's roofs and like craned them out.
Could you imagine having to come back after that? Motherfucker, I have to die in the hospital because I cannot face my fucking neighbors. I mean, they thought I was dead anyway because they haven't seen me in 4 years. But the last image they need to see is me being fucking craned out of my fucking roof because I'm too fat to walk down steps.
Wait. Then you have to get craned back in through the hole.
Because I can't get back up the steps.
Yeah, I just installed a sunroof the other last week.
Till we board it up? No, just throw a tarp over it. He has to come back in a few days. We're going to need you boys.
Just throw a tarp over it.
We're going to need you boys back here on Wednesday. Put him back. He's one of those things they use to get animals out of fucking, like, forest fires and shit.
Yeah. And it's always, there were Americans too.
Oh, dude.
Do Europeans and shit
there's
like even get that fat?
No,
I don't
there's
even think-
never been a European ever to get so
Probably
fat.
never
they
been
can't
like
get-
it's probably like never been medically recorded over
No.
there. Just like
Dude, that shit didn't start happening till like America invented hot dog eating contests and shit like that.
oh my god.
And then you figure out like a little Asian can fucking eat 47 hot dogs in under a minute.
Yeah.
That kind of shit happens.
But they have like I don't know. They're never fat though. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
It's probably a half machine. Like Japanese people, just when they're bored, they like can opt to fucking have the surgery to make them an android, where they're just half fucking human, half robot.
It's easier to do it when it's a name for him.
Well, think about it, dude. They'll fucking just like
That is a sick shit. Fucking like.
Look at it
China
over
would
there. They
do.
just fucking Tokyo drift all the time, and then like fucking break dancing into the clubs and shit.
I'm a Tokyo Drift, it's baby skeleton. That's the most racist Asian voice I could possibly do. I don't even know who I'm making fun of. Is it Japanese? Is it Chinese? I don't know. Taiwan?
It's definitely not Japanese.
You sure?
Yeah,
Oh. That's the
more
Japanese.
Japanese.
There it is. There it is. I'm a terrible person
Sometimes you are, but what are you gonna do?
my racism is for the sake of comedy. It's not mean spirited.
Uh-huh. So let me ask you this, because that trailer dropped today, I guess, for that Queen biopic or that Freddie Mercury biopic.
Yeah.
So that
You want to give out a fucking?
I really don't want to watch it. Just tell me what
Okay.
it's about.
Well, spoiler alert: he dies at the end.
Fuck. Why didn't you let me see it first?
There's someone out there that's gonna fucking fall for that one. But son of a bitch.
Oh my God, he had AIDS?
Freddie Mercury is my favorite singer. I got tickets. Anyways, I think it's spanning their beginnings through Live Aid. Like their defining concert.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's actually gonna go till he dies. I assume probably not.
Oh, I didn't think that either. But
What-
I just remember I didn't know if it was actually happening because it's gone through some rough patches.
yeah.
Because Brian May is actually kind of a fucking cunt and screwed Sacha Baron Cohen out of the.
I forget how he did it.
They fucking. He just didn't. They butted heads a lot, and I don't know if they fired him or. I think actually Sacha Baron Cohen may have just quit.
Really?
I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, he was not involved anymore. And I'm pretty sure it was because Brian May was just like, no, it's going to be this way. And Sacha Baron Cohen was like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
And I would trust him more than I would trust Brian May to make a good movie. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Fucking exactly. Especially someone who's like as character driven as Sacha Baron Cohen is. What the hell is that fucking movie called? Bohemian Rhapsody, I believe.
AIDS. He gets AIDS at the end.
AIDS. He definitely got the gay AIDS. Let's see here. Let's see. In July 2013, Baron Cohen left the project due to creative differences. Allegedly, he had wished to produce an adult-oriented film, while the band wanted to take a more family-friendly approach.
Yes. See how stupid. I want to see the real. I want to see the real deal if it's a fucking movie about Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, right?
Family friendly approach. Jesus Christ, you fucking sellout. Ugh, that's terrible. I mean, for God's sakes, they got the fucking American Idol dude singing for him.
Well, fucking...
Mind you, I see he kills it, but just like, can you be any more fucking like fake?
Yeah. He's not Freddie. Comments by May and Roger Taylor suggested that Baron Cohen was too well known as a comedian and prankster due largely to his fictional persona Ali G in Borat, and that his presence in the film would be distracting.
It wouldn't be distracting.
No, it would
He
have
looks
been his
just
fucking
like-
defining moment as an actor.
He looks just like Freddie Mercury.
That's sad. I mean, the guy they got wasn't, like, bad.
No, but like Sacha Baron Cohen looked like that guy.
I know.
He looks like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
I think he would have pulled it off because most of the time, they're just judging. Most of the time, comedians can do drama very well.
Oh, absolutely.
Most of the time, they can.
Yeah, like, Jonah Hill's a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I'm pretty sure that Vince Gilligan, that's why he's got, like, he had so much comedians in Breaking Bad.
that's true.
Because I'm pretty sure he told Bill Burr, he's like, you're funny, let's see if you can do drama. You probably can. I think he had, like, faith in him.
Oh, hell yeah.
But even, you know, fuck, what's his name? I forget his name. Saul.
Oh, Odenkirk.
Yeah, Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah.
I mean, he was great in Breaking Bad.
Oh, he's wonderful. Good enough to get his own spinoff.
Right. It's huge for him. I mean, Odenkirk's always had a successful career, but he's not been. Saul was kind of like career defining for him
Oh, absolutely.
in a way, like really brought him to the mainstream, because like Odenkirk's always been underground. Like he's all your favorite shows. Odenkirk's probably fucking had something to do with it. He wrote for SNL. You
Yeah.
know, he wrote for The Simpsons. He's written for a bunch of good shows. So
There's a lot of funny people out there that you don't see
you don't, I know.
in those positions. That's unfortunate.
It is.
Like, you see all the fucking... You see a funny face occasionally, like, you know, like we were talking about for, like, the late shows with, like, Fallon and Seth Meyers both have, like, that it kind of face. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
easily marketable. It's non-threatening. You know, it's not tainted by anything.
Right.
And then, but like someone like you're saying, like Odenkirk just is the square peg in the round hole. It's fucking twice as funny as they are.
Oh yeah, way fucking funnier.
But like, he's not getting his due just because, I don't know. Maybe he's not as marketable.
Probably.
I think it was probably harder when he was younger, because guys like that don't have like the chiseled looks like, you know, the Seth Meyers and Jimmy Fallon, like they can find success later in like their 40s.
Yeah, Odenkirk looked the same. He's probably got to be like in his early 50s. He looked the same now as when he was young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
he just looked too old when he was young.
Yeah. He did look like a middle-aged man when he was probably in his early 20s. Like,
Well, that's a perfect example of that is that Chad Daniels on that documentary we were watching.
yeah.
He's like the same age as Tom Segura.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks way older because Segura's young.
He's
Segura's
like in his late
30s.
30s, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Chad Daniels has like two kids that like they're like 15.
Wow.
Yeah. So like he's he's a perfect example of that. You know, but also
Because that dude looks like late 40s, early 50s.
yeah.
Like late 40s, probably.
But he's also funnier than like most of the people out there
Yeah,
right
man.
now.
I didn't know who the hell that was. He's fucking really funny.
Yeah. Like
He's super funny.
that dude does not give a fuck. If you haven't like heard of Chad Daniels, go look that motherfucker up. He has a bunch of albums out. Oh shit, what the hell else did I want to talk to you about today? Oh. So 224 happened this past weekend.
Uh-huh.
Everyone slept on this fucking thing, and
Yeah.
they should fucking be ashamed of themselves. No, I'm just kidding.
I slept on it
I know.
because I was actually sleeping.
I know. I understand. You got to get up.
I had to get up.
I get you. So there's this big controversy going on right now because of the main event. Did you hear anything about this?
No.
All right.
Tell me right now.
Okay. Amanda Nunes. You know Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, we've texted once or twice.
Yes. She beat this girl's ass for like 4 rounds. And this girl went back to her corner, said, "I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore." And her corner goes, No, you're going back out there. And they sent her ass back out there. Like she had an obviously broken fucking nose, mentally tapped out, and her corner sent her the fuck back out.
Wow.
To which
That's fucking unheard of.
To which Amanda Nunes replied by shattering her nose to the point where it was just a faucet of blood. Wow. Yeah.
The UFC normally isn't about that. If they're like fucking like, no, I'm fucked up, they normally are just like on that shit.
If she would have told a ref, it would have been over right there.
Yeah.
Because they don't, like, as soon as you say the words "I quit," they don't go,
They're
"Are
done.
you sure?"
They're
no,
done.
they turn around and go, "Bleh." Like, that's enough. But, dude, she's sticking up for her coaches, though. I don't know. Like, morally, like...
I wouldn't stick up for them. They threw you under the bus like that?
I mean, but if she would have quit, would she have regretted it? You know, do you want to go out on your shield?
If she was already getting embarrassed, then what's the point of getting even more embarrassed?
Well, she had bright spots in the fight.
Yeah.
Like, it was real up and down, but, like, she had just gotten her ass kicked for like an entire round, and I think the round previous to that, like Amanda Nunes broke this bitch's nose. So it was already fucking with her,
Right.
and then she just kept tagging it.
Just tagging it.
Kept tagging it. But eventually in that 5th round, she got her on the fucking ground and just punched her into a fucking oblivion.
Wow.
To which she just covered up, and all you saw, like, she turtled, and all you seen under her was drip, 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 and blood, like, hitting the fucking mat. I don't blame her at all. I would have fucking turtled, too.
Well, I don't think she would have regretted quitting because that was what happened.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have happened if she would have fucking been done at round 4.
Well, when they sent her back out there, like, for the 5th round, she was in full-on fight-or-flight mode and landed a couple of things before she got pounded in the nose again.
Well,
Like, she just got outclassed. Amanda Nunes is a different fucking animal.
good for you that you got, you got a couple pops in there, but, like, who gives a fuck? You got the shit kicked out of you, son.
Like, real
What the fuck?
bad. Like, like, bad enough to where, like...
I don't know, her corner, that they should feel guilty for that.
I would.
I would. I don't know why she's sticking up for him. I don't agree with that.
I think just because it's... it's her fucking... Yeah, there she is.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like...
Dude, she got the fucking dog shit kicked out of her.
Oh, yeah.
Holy boy.
Yeah, it's like she exclusively blocked fucking punches with her face. Oh, man. So, yeah. So that was her, Then, like, everyone else is, like, her corner failed her, but, like, everyone else is fucking... You know... I don't know, dude. Yeah, there's another picture of her. Like, with the blood wiped off. She got...
Dude, her face is fucking destroyed.
Oh, boy. Where'd that picture go?
Yeah, I need that picture.
Yeah, right. Fuck. I don't know. That was one of the worst beatings I've seen in a fucking minute. Anyways, so we got fights pretty much every weekend for like the rest of forever now. So I'm thinking about trying to double up and doing fight casts more often. Yeah, so you guys will have that to look forward to in the near future. I mean, like I grasp that. Like I want to try to get AJ in here to do them. I got other I want it to be a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, fight casts.
Do fight butts.
Fight butts. But so we're looking at double episode weeks, hopefully, more often. Trying to work it out. Trying to wrap this shit up gracefully.
We'll figure that shit out,
We're
man.
gonna figure this shit out. Man, we got any other news? What do we want to start talking about? Oh, I wanted to start doing roasts. I don't know. We got some shit in the fucking pipe, man. Good. I'm good.
You want to make roast?
I want to do,
Like a pot roast?
Yes.
You want to make some pot roast?
Yes, I like my slow cooker. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to bounce some ideas. Do some things.
You know, if we roasted a fat person, it'd be called a pork roast.
We'll see you next week, ladies and gentlemen.